Hello, everyone. My name is Sharon Lau, and I am from Institute of System Science at National University of Singapore, NUS-ISS. I'm pleased to share the title of my presentations today, Essential Skill for HR Leading Digitalization. Now, first of all, we all recognize that digitalization involves creating a culture of using technologies to run a business. As HR takes responsibility for its own digitalization in their functions, they are also expected to take the lead in enabling the digital transformation for the rest of their organization, especially in the human aspect, helping changing the mindset of the employees and also creating the new digital culture. Simply put, as the custodian of the human experience in the workplace, HR is at the center of enabling digital transformation. With this imperative in mind, Institute for Human Resource Professionals, IHRP, and the Institute of System Science at NUS have signed a memorandum of understanding to develop a digital competency roadmap for HR in September 2020. Under this partnership, IHRP and NUS-ISS will deliver training courses to develop future-ready human capital leaders who are the critical enablers for rapidly accelerating digitalization for their organization. A recent study by consulting firm found that almost 90% of all HR roles would be impacted by technology. We are also confident that with the increased availability of the technology-enabled solutions and data analytics will elevate the value add of many HR functions, creating new opportunities to drive culture and performance transformations for the employees. Therefore, HR professionals shall be equipped with essential digitalization skills, such as innovation and design, complex problem solving, process reengineering, data storytelling, and driving value from digital technologies. These skills enable them to develop and implement meaningful people management practices to deliver business transformation in their organization. Today, we need a lot more human-centered innovation to transform our ways of work to deliver our value and services to our customer and also to our employees. A strong HR service delivery is expected to provide the best employee value proposition, which is very crucial to retain top performance and attract the best digital talent in a very competitive job market today. Many organizations is using design thinking to inspire human-centered innovation. Design thinking principle of iteration, that is to try, fail, and improve, would enable HR to think beyond the typical processes and programmatic approach to service delivery. Design thinking can help HR to tackle problems that are ill-defined or even unknown by reframing the problem in a human-centric way. For example, how might we improve the employee experience and make it memorable through fostering meaningful relationships? HR professional can use design thinking framework and techniques to create many ideas in brainstorming session and adopting a hands-on approach in prototyping and testing. Today, we know digital has added so much complexity to the world and the businesses that we are operating today. Human capital management is one of the most complex areas in business. For HR, digitalization is changing everything, from core functions like the way we hire and develop talents, and also to take on new challenges such as raising performance in the digital age today. HR leader can adapt system thinking as an approach to problem solving, where they can see complex entities as a series of components with each part interacting and influencing the rest of the organization. HR and business leader shall take a whole system perspective if they are to maximize organizational performance instead of just looking at the effort of each employee. Therefore, complex problem solving is with effective root cause analysis will be one of the most important skills for HR and human capital professionals to navigate the unpredictable organizational and people transformation challenges ahead. For example, how can we develop the leaders of tomorrow? Organizational complexity also driven by bureaucratic, rigid, and complex processes. One of the top challenges faced any HR practitioner is to manage the many processes that take place in the HR function, from recruitment and onboarding to learning management to payroll processing and employee performance handling. Now, the important fundamental question to ask here is why this process exists in the first place. Must this process work in the current way? With the availability of the technology and automation, come the pressure to identify processes that can be optimized so that the HR function can channel more resources to be strategic rather than transactional. Can HR reimagine their department processes to deploy a paperless and fully digital employee onboarding program one day? People analytics may not be something new today and is a well-known discipline, a must-have domain within HR. HR professionals use data to generate deep insight into organization and job requirements, as well as the suitability of prospective candidates. However, if we cannot tell a story with data, we might not going to be able to get an actions, the action that we need to change our status quo. Could data-driven storytelling is a missing link in HR data analytics for you? How can we take our analysis and insight and turn them into a compelling stories that will ensure that our stakeholders take actions on our insight and recommendations? Data storytelling and visualization help to shed more light to the problems that we are trying to solve, and also to discover new value that can be revealed with data insight. Today, with the whole world going increasingly digital, HR professionals need the ability to adapt to new technology. Technology has transformed the way HR oversee workforce, store information, and manage processes. The important question here is how HR can derive new business value for the business and the workforce using future HR technologies. For example, can we use gamification for recruitment and onboarding, or using mobile micro-learning to enhance the digital learning experience? So we believe all digital professionals, including HR, should be learning, applying, and mastering this essential digitalization skill to support the digital transformation for their function as well as for their organization. With the partnership between IHRP and NUS-ISS, we have launched our flagship program, the Professional Diploma in Digital Human Capital Leadership. This is a unique program that integrates the essential digital skill to drive innovation and design, managing complexity, present compelling data insight to drive actions, reimagine and transform HR processes, and drive business value from HR technologies that can empower HR professionals to lead and execute business transformation projects. And I would like to invite all of you to find out more about this program in our virtual program info session, which is scheduled on 8th of January 2021. During this info session, we also have a Q&A session to answer all your questions. Now with that, I thank you for your attention to this presentation.